Hello and welcome. Here are 10 Romcom mangas that are not shoujo. And by that I mean that they are not focused on the drama as much as they are focused on the comedy and the cute wholesome moments that we all love. Oh, and one more thing, this is not a top 10, it's just a compilation without any ranking. First up we have Doujima-kun wa Dojinai, or Doujima-kun won't be disturbed. That stupid Dojima is always sitting next to me with that blank expression, but he's gotta have all kinds of dirty thoughts, right? One thing leads to another, and wait, me? No, I wasn't thinking. Shut up, you dummy. Yup, that was the synopsis. Anyway, if you read some of the rom-coms where the girl teases the MC, such as Nagatoro, or the many others, and wished that the MC was cooler and wasn't such a easy target, well, this one is for you. Basically, the girl keeps trying to tease Dojima-kun, the MC, but sadly for her, this guy is running a full counter build, like anything she throws at him backfires and she ends up being the one embarrassed. It's still going with currently 22 chapters out. Next we have Futago-tachi no Shojijou, or the twins' circumstances. Koki and Nao are siblings that harbor feelings for each other that they are not allowed to express since they are twins. I locked away the key gently in my heart, but mom reveals a secret about Koki. The person I like is my twin. Pure 120% rom-com. Start! This manga is about two siblings that love each other, but they can never show it since they are twins. But none of them knows how the other feels. Then one day they find out that they are not actually related. And that's what starts the events of the manga. Should they express their feelings? And if they did, what would the people around them think? This one is lighthearted and very cute. And the art style is gorgeous. I mean, the artist really knows how to draw cute girls. I mean, look at this. It's currently still going with 64 chapters. Next we have Cuprum no Hanayomi, or Cuprum's Bride. Is that how you say it? Cuprum? Who cares? Cuprum's Bride takes place in Tsubame Sanjo, Niigata Prefecture, a town full of craftsmen. Shina, a female college student who is going out with a reticent copperware craftsman, Osamu, suddenly receives a marriage proposal from him. His words are too abrupt and she runs away involuntarily. Let's watch the love comedy unfold of a craftsman and a gal. It's still going with only 10 chapters out. Number 4 is Yankee-kun to Hakujugaru, or Yankee-kun and the White Cane Girl. An infamous Yankee, Kurokawa Moryu, meets a partially blind girl, Akaza Yukiko. It's a wholesome love story between a Yankee and a blind girl. What more could you want? It's still going with 63 chapters out. Next up is Yakuza to Mitsuki no Warui on Nakeiji no Hanashi, or a story about a Yakuza and a detective with a stern face. Todoroki, an underboss of the underground syndicate Tsushigomo, and Arigaya, a detective of the 4th Police Division, are constantly at each other's throats. But although the two are on opposite sides of the law, they're both actually madly in love with one another. Can love even flourish between a Yakuza and a cop? This manga is a hilarious rom-com between two unsuspecting prisoners of love as they navigate their way through the stakeouts and sting operations of a love you would have least expected. It's still going with only 8 chapters currently translated. The 6th manga we have is Undine wo Kyou Mokoi wo Suruka, or Undine of the Desert World. The kingdom of Rahasa is a desert city which is experiencing a drought spanning generations. The last rain was an eternity ago, and the sky is clear of clouds. The people's only salvation is Aquaria, a girl with the ability to create water. But as her powers begin to weaken, what can her friend Asha do? In summary, Aqua is the only source of water for the kingdom, thanks to her powers to make water. But lately she's been having a hard time making as much as she used to. So the people around her try to find a way to help her. And this is where the MC Asha comes in. Since they discover when Asha makes Aqua's heart flutter, she makes more water. And thus commences mission Make Aqua's Heart Flutter. Everything about this one is great, from the world and the story to the comedy. And don't get me started about their romance. Every expression that comes from Aqua is freaking adorable. It's going with 28 chapters out. Next is Dosanko Gyaro is mega cute, or Gyaros from Hokkaido are so precious. Natsukawa Tsubasa has just moved from Tokyo to Hokkaido in the middle of winter. Not quite appreciating how far towns are in the country, he gets off the taxi at the next town over from his destination, so he can see the sights around his home. But he is shocked when he learns the next town is 3 hours walk away, but he also meets a cute Dosanko Gyaro. Dosanko means born and raised in Hokkaido. Her name is Fuyuki Minami, who is braving minus 8 degrees Celsius weather in the standard Gyaro outfit of short skirt and bare legs. This is a story about a guy that moves to Hokkaido, meets cute girls, makes friends with them, and tries many and fun things, with a bit of romance that gradually develops over time. The art is very pretty, and the girls are cute, and you can learn a lot of things about Hokkaido. The manga is still going with 56 chapters. Next we have Soridomo Ayumu wa Yoshitekeru, or Even So Ayumu Draws Closer to the Endgame. The story of a 2-person shogi club. The senpai is obsessed with shogi and making her expressionist kohai confess. Ayumu loves his senpai, but he decided not to confess until he beats her in shogi. While the senpai tries to make him confess only for her to end up being the one embarrassed. The manga is still going with 105 chapters out. Number 9 is Endo and Kobayashi's live commentary on the villainess. She's always putting on that grumpy face even though she's not actually that upset. Oh, why can't she just be honest with herself? She is a tsundere after all. When her embarrassment levels exceed a certain limit, she will explode into anger. However, the point that she is suppressing under the surface is that she wouldn't mind that sort of thing if it were in a less public place. As Endou-kun passionately reacts to the antics of Lady Lieselotte, the villainess of an otome game, Kobayashi-san provides a painstakingly breakdown of her tsundere behavior. Suddenly, one person could hear the voices. Lieselotte's fiancé, Prince Sigurd. This is where the story begins. Basically, two high schoolers play an otome game and commentate on it. Then they find out that one of the characters, who is the prince, can hear them. So they decide to guide the prince in hopes to save the villainess, who is in fact just a tsundere with a tragic backstory. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of tsunderes, but the villainess is so goddamn adorable it makes my heart implode. And all I want for her is to get her happy ending. Also, this manga has a lot of mysteries yet to be revealed, so check it out, it's really good. It's still ongoing with 15 chapters out. And the last one I have for you is a story about treating a female knight who has never been treated as a woman. Or, Imamade ichido wo onna atsukai sarita koto ga nai jokishi wo onna atsukai suru manga. Whew. Well, that was long. Anyway, female knight Leo has never been treated as a woman until the magician fully treats her as one. These two will challenge the quest named Romance, which is tougher to complete than a super hard dungeon. The title and synopsis summarize it pretty good. Fully confesses to his knight waifu and she's like, "You're lying, no one can love me, I'm not pretty, I have scars and muscles." And then he's like, "No, you're beautiful." Then she blushes and thus starts their daily shenanigans. This one is finished with chapter 131. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked it, hit the like button. I'm planning on making another compilation, so keep an eye out for it. And if you want, you can give your own recommendations in the comments. See ya!